Alright, Red Faction, we are back again with another twid read. So, there we go. It's back. Thursday, June 20th. And let's see what we got here. This week in Destiny, we're continuing to unravel the mysteries of Destiny with our best pal, Failsafe. With so much going on the past few weeks, we took a slight breather this week. And we have some amazing art to share, an update on the raid and dungeon and system team designs. There we go. All this. Art of the final shape. The epic environments, fearsome-looking dread, and the elegant beauty of the prismatic subclasses all have one thing in common. They came from the minds of incredibly talented artists here at Bungie. We want to share a look at this, so head on over to ArtStation to check it out if you want to see all the art. Raid and dungeon update. We have a few raid and dungeon details to share, including some upcoming dates and details on the change we're planning in the near term. Let's jump in. The final shape brought a few changes to the raid and dungeon experience. First, the difficulty tiers and power level caps were reworked, alternating the difficulty of many power-enabled activities. At the same time, surges were added to raids, offering a damage boost to certain damage types on a weekly rotation. We've seen a lot of discussion and different numbers provided on how this impacts the raid and dungeon experiences. So we wanted to first give a quick clarification of the net change for the incoming and outgoing damage in raids and dungeons in the final shape. So, change in the final shape. Damage source, the power cap, then the difference in raids and dungeons. Outgoing damage. Power cap, if you're under -5. In raids, the outgoing damage you do will be 33%, and in dungeons will be +2. Outgoing plus the surge, -5 power cap, -15 in raids, and +28 in a dungeon. Incoming power cap, -5, +32 in raids, +17 in dungeons. Incoming, if you're above the power cap, it will be +3 and -8. For raids, +3, and dungeons, -8. So your incoming damage when you're above the power level in dungeons is this. These numbers are significantly regular for combatants, dregs, acolytes, so on. Most difficult combatants may scale a bit differently. Raids and dungeons had different settings previously. However, being very similar to each other, they were changed to use the same settings in the final shape to be more consistent. While the outgoing damage is capped at -5 in the power-enabled match-made difficulties, standard and advanced, players will continue to increase the defensive effectiveness beyond the target power. The target power displays focuses on the offensive output for UI reasons. This means that players will continue to reduce incoming damage up to +15 in standard and +10 in advanced. In our chart above, you can see that players only taking significantly more damage in raids at +15, while they take less damage in dungeons than before the final shape. With that context in mind, we've been listening to feedback about how surges have been impacting the player's build choice, and we're going to make a change. So, upcoming changes. We decided to remove surges from raids and dungeons in next week's update, as well as adjust tuning so that you'll be able to perform as if you had them across the board. This means the damage bonus will now be applied to all subclass damage types, including kinetic by default. This change will make outgoing damage in dungeons higher and reduce the difference in raids compared to before the final shape. It does so while removing barriers to build crafting. We'll continue to monitor feedback and see how this update plays out for everyone. On June 25th, the Salvation's Edge Master difficulty will be available. You want to make a hard raid even more hard. Go for it. Also on June 25th, Grandmaster difficulty is returning. The Glassway will be featured as the Nightfall. If you're looking for a Grandmaster challenge today, Grandmaster Excision is now available. Player support. We are currently investigating issues around the acquisition of the Kvalstov exotic rifle. Players should keep following the information to acquire these weapons. I have all these. Got it done. I have the Kvalstov. So if you don't, this is where you can go to, see all this. So yeah, if you are having a problem with this, you only need to kill the taken servitor. Kill a couple times, and between each run, return to orbit. Yeah. Players should ensure they've collected all breaching chests and include all rubble piles in the cyst. Rerun them if you need to. Lost in light and found in there can only be completed once per account. So if you want the skip campaign boost, you have to do the 6 adventures to unlock your prismatic. Golden Tricon was being added to their super instead of the grenade or melee. Auto shatter frozen using the prismatic subclass. Okay. Trials of Osiris has been around for literally 1 weekend. If you are already at rank 10, go touch grass. Art of the week. Very nice. And a movie from Goliathan. But yeah, that's it for this week. Hopefully been setting into the final shape and echoes, getting some nice class exotics, which I still have to do, and getting some good Ergo Sum rolls. We have an Ergo Sum roll that I really like, called the, well, it's called Ergo Sum, but it's the one, I have two. I have one that gives it Colony, and the other that gives it Cloud Strike. So yeah. I may have a couple other ones in my vault, maybe. I got like 3 of them. I got the Wolfpack Rounds one. I got the Stormbringer one. And I got the Insectoid Robot. Oh, and I got 2 Insectoid Robots. I had no idea I had that, but okay. But with that being said, Red Faction, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed the video that was uploaded really late on Tuesday, because I wasn't able to do it the day one, which is probably how these are going to be going with resets, considering the issues that happen with them a lot. It's just something we have to live with. I will be live on Purple for some good old-fashioned randomness. It's the weekend, so hopefully most of my friends will be available, and I might ask them to help with me get my exotic catalyst or exotic class item. I'm saying that because a friend of mine yesterday was trying to get the Graviton Lance exotic catalyst. But really short twid. If I don't see you guys before then, I'll see you guys on Sunday. You guys have a good one. See you.